Hey guys, some Gamer Dude here. So today we're going to look at the Arresters and ZANBAKU, starting with the Arresters. We'll go down to the text. Despite being in English, it might be hard for you to read here, so we'll just go down. Auto on Reguard when it attacks a Vanguard. If you have another Reguard with Arrestor in its card name, Soul Blast 1, and this unit gains plus 5,000 until the end of the battle. That's okay, but the Soul Blast, well, there's only other one card that uses Soul Blast. You're probably not using that 3 times. So, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And you do kind of need all these arresters for other effects. Having 4 of each is probably preferential. So let's go straight to right arrestor. And he's got a lot of text. When this is placed on Reguard, if your Vanguard is Dueling Dragon ZANBAKU, and you have another Reguard with Arrestor in its card name, so we know who that is, Counterblast 2 and put a card from your hand into your soul. So that's a hefty whack cost right there. -1, and your opponent's Vanguard can't stand during your opponent's extant phase. That's a hefty cost, let's be honest. You're basically trading 1 for probably 2 to stop a perfect guard. So you basically turn any old crap into whatever you'd block the Vanguard with, so, or it costs us perfect guard, let's be honest. But it has to be used in combination with ZANBAKU to actually be worth it. This is where we get into the nitty gritty. Also, Counterblast 2 does lock this into, you might only get it off twice a game. That's probably for the best, considering how much damage it's going to do. You don't want these things getting crazy like the machining Mega Colony's first stride did. I remember that card being a royal pain in my ass, and I can hear my friend snickering right now because he really loved that card. Me, not so much. Dueling Dragon ZANBAKU V-Series. Excel, standard stats. He's only got one effect, which is actually new for the Vanguard race. Act once per turn, Counterblast 1 to Soul Blast 1. This is where it interacts with the other two. You don't want to Soul Blast too much. Counterblast 1 plus Counterblast 2. You're probably only going to get it off twice a game, and you have to unflip. It's not going to be easy. Search your deck for one card named, one card with a Arrestor in its card name. Call it to Reguard, shuffle your deck. And this unit gains plus 5,000 power until the end of turn. If left and right Arrestor on your Reguard, doesn't matter where they are, which is neat. Your opponent cannot ride a grade 3 or greater from grade 3 on his or her next stride phase. So in other words, between the two of them, it's exactly what you saw in the anime. Your opponent can't ride, they can't stand, well, at least they can't ride during their ride phase. They're kind of stuffed. They're taking a -2. You're honestly taking -1 overall, but you're saving 1, presuming you're perfect guarded, so you're, because you would have perfect guarded, you spend 2 to do that, you spend 1 to do this, so you save 1 overall. It's a 3 card swing for Counterblast 3, Soul Blast 1. I don't think that's a bad thing. But again, if this is all the deck's going to really do, it's just a 3 card swing. It's kind of reminiscent of original Link Joker, to be honest. There's a bit of a card swing due to certain interactions, and it's pretty hefty in the old Counterblast, and you have to time things up specifically. It's not the worst thing in the world. If I keep saying Mega Colony. If Murakumo gets something to unflip damage, it probably won't be the worst thing in the world. It kind of needs it not to just be a one-hit, one big burst pony. As we've seen with Masashi, he is not a great card. He's not a good backup grade 3. They probably need their 3rd one to make up the rest of the deck as it is. But what do I think of this? Do I think it's healthy? Do I think it's broken? Do I think it's going to be problems? Really depends on if you can make up that -2 you're going to take when it does this. I don't think Paladins will have much trouble at all with it. I don't think Oracle Think Tank really will. I honestly don't think anything that can plus will really have problems with it. Everything else, well, I'm sorry for your loss. you're probably going to want to go hard on their rear guards instead of attacking their Vanguard after they do this. So, because you don't want them to set this off, you probably want to control damage so that they can't heal out of this. There is ways to play around this, but it's an interesting little card. I think people are saying, "Oh, it costs too much. It's a bad card." I don't think it's really costed too much. I think it's just right, but with all that it's trying to do, it's not really it, it's perfectly balanced, but the balancing makes it unimpressive. I don't know how you could have made this costless, honestly, and make it without making it broken because you don't want this going off each turn. But we'll see how it goes. My honest opinion is it's going to need the rest of the deck, and they can't really have costs. Otherwise, this is only going off once. And if this goes off once for a 3-card swing, it's not the most impressive thing in the world. It really isn't. It's we'll see. Anyway, this has been some Gamer Dude. I'll see you guys next video.